So we're back. I've got Kyle back with us right now. How's it going, my guy?
I'm going good, my boy.
Good, I'm glad to hear that. So this is what we got to do. Number one, we've actually got quite a few things to quickly address. Number one, we're actually quickly working on Cali at the moment. I've got a few things that I need to get done. One being the speaker and the door card. Two being, I've got a few little plastic things that I do need to get put on the car, which I do need to kind of get done like ASAP. But we are going to do that. But quickly, guys, we've actually had a real quick tidy up here, and it looks a bit like a garage again, right?
Yeah, well, before we started this, it was a bit of a mess, and we were even joking about saying, oh yeah, we thought we had all this space, actually didn't. But after we've taken everything out, thrown the junk away, and reorganised everything, we've got so much more space to work with, guys, and we actually know where stuff is now. Instead of going, okay, yeah, we think it's here, we know it's there.
Which is actually a big plus for us, because we've been struggling to find tools, and it's just been a bit of a mess recently because of the big problem outside. So let's quickly check that out. This is the big issue. I actually mentioned in the last video that I was going to address it, the elephant in the room, but I never. So let's quickly bounce to that in a minute, yeah?
Let's go.
So we have a big issue here. So come over here, my boy. Get into this clip. Come over here.
Okay.
We have a big problem. We have a big problem.
Yes, a very big problem, in fact.
And this thing, guys, I've got to be honest with you, it's been a headache. It's been a big, big headache. So let's just show you guys in a minute. This thing is a headache. So this is actually a 1.8D BMW. Almost had to close the D then. This is a BMW 118D diesel. It's a sport, and we've had so many issues. We have had this thing running, not properly, but it's been running. We've had it backfiring. It's just got so many issues, and we can't seem to find out what the issue is on this. I am 99.9% sure that the whole head gasket on this engine is actually blown. And to be honest with you, we can't really afford to get a full new head gasket then. This is a little bit out of our jurisdiction, a bit out of our lead. So we've came to the conclusion that this BMW is just taking up space. It's in the garage, it's in our way. We need it gone. So we're between two minds. One, we're going to try to sell it first. If we can sell it, and if somebody wants to buy the whole car as just as spares or repairs, they can just take the whole car. We're not going to break it, just because if we do turn it into a breaker, then we've got to store it, we've got to sell the parts. To us, it's a lot more of a headache, and at the moment, we have that beast in there that needs an awful lot of work. So this BMW 118D is up for sale at the moment. We're not asking for big bucks, we're asking for at least half of what we put into it, and at the moment we're in the quad figures, so we're quite high into that. So we are looking for half of that, but yeah. What's your thoughts?
It's a shame because, it is a beautiful car, and we did have a lot of hope for it, but it's like you said, we went to one thing and it wasn't it, and then we went to another thing and then it wasn't it, and then another thing. And we just kept bouncing back and forth between, could it be this, could it be this, could it be this, and we were just making no progress. And like you said, we wouldn't want it as a breaker, because then you've got the storage, and then you've got the little bit selling, plus then you're going to have to be constantly here all the time, because everyone's going to want this, that. And it's just going to be a lot of hassle for us to do it that way. So yeah, we'll try and get it sold all as one piece, but if not, then yeah, this thing's going to be a metal box come a month.
So you've heard it yourself, you've heard it here first. She's up for sale. I will mention it's got a brand spanking new EGR valve on it. It's got brand spanking new glow plugs. It's just a headache. Not just that, it's also got brand new injectors on it. So we put a lot of money into this car, and if you guys do know about Beamer parts, they're not cheap. But this is a N47 engine. They're not the best engines. They are known for head gasket failures. They're known for problems. But yeah, it sucks. But if I have got any footage left of this Beamer, and if I have got it running, and I have got it running, but if I still got the footage of that, I will insert that at the end of this video. But yeah, that's it. She's done.
We haven't won the battle, but there's always next time.
Yeah. Well, we haven't lost the fight. Well, we haven't lost the war.
We've lost the battle.
We lost the battle. It's not the end of it. It's not the end.
And in order for the fat lady sing.
think this fat lady has some.
Yeah, ages ago. I'd like her to sing, but she's been a bit stubborn for us.
Yeah, very true, very true. So, without further ado, back to Cali. So this is how simple we're going to do it, guys. Number one, I need to work on the speaker on this door. So I'm going to pop these clips back off, just like before. You guys already know this process, so I'm not going to bore you all. I'm not going to make you guys sit here and watch me take the whole thing off that long, but you know, you already know the process, and luckily, I've actually got one of these, which is getting renewed. Because if you guys can tell, yeah, this one is a bit, drawer can. So yeah, this one's a bit snapped. Oop. Yeah, as you guys can see, this one's no good. But yeah, oop, yeah, this one's junk. I got another one of them. So we're gonna pop this off as well, like so. Like that. And click this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and off. So let's go. 4. Just like that. Door card's now released. Off with the latch. Door card can sit on the floor. This is half of the issue, I think, guys. Is this bugger. So, because the tweeter's actually fallen down, I'm pretty sure that this is the issue. So I want to check all this loom. I had literally made this just work, and as you guys can see, the back of this speaker is a little bit damp. I'm not too sure how and why, but she's a little wet. We're not wet inside the actual door itself. Could just be from where we had washed it, so that could be the reason for the shorting. If I just make sure this is clipped in there like so, and this is pushed into there like so, just to make sure that all these are solid, which they are to me. Do we have a cloth on the floor over there, bro? Cloth. Let's just dry this speaker up a teeny tiny bit. Just to make sure that we are solid. Okay, so I'll do the same thing one more time. I'm just going to check it. And this time, we have a tune for you to listen to. So, we are clicked up like so. Let's test it. So, seems like she's working. She's back, baby. Simple fix. Aha!
Rolling slow down the evening street. Caliums with a steady beat.
Come on, Cali.
Been so dark, it's
Come on.
light. Shining under the moon tonight.
Cali, Cali, you're the queen of the town. Blacked out, course, and never let me down.
Cali,
Oi, 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 oi. What we doing? What we doing? What we doing? We're releasing too much information. Video coming soon, guys. Music video coming soon. Big announcements. Damn, this video is full of loads of announcements. Just like that. Cali speakers are all fixed. Let's get this all put back together. Let's go with the video. So, guys, very, very simple. You get your window switch regulator thingy-mabobby back through here. Make sure they got the top of the door card on. And then at this point, I'm just gonna make sure that we're all clipped down. One here, then we go here into here, and we go 2. And now we go 3. Now we go 4. And now job done, nearly. Now we get a switch over here, get our switch like so, find the way that it goes in, only one way. See this little pin goes into this little pin, and then that goes pop, and then this goes in here, and then that goes in here, and that goes nearly, get it in 2, pop, window, works, voila, nearly done. Replacement. Out with the old, replaced, new. I've lost my words for a minute. But yeah, new one. Simple as simple, guys. Easy peasy. This goes into here, and this goes into this. So you got your clicks here, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then this piece goes into the here, and then this just goes in there like so, and then ever so gently, don't force it, or else you could end up snapping it. So you're gonna find your clicks. 1, 2, voila. Job's good. Fixed. Voila. Oh, nearly forgot. Get your little pling. Your pling, your clip. Over here. And into here. All fixed. So guys, another thing that I do want to quickly mention on Cali. If you guys remember, in the very, very first ever modification that we ever did do to Cali, I actually put this air filter on. And if you look at it now, guys, it used to be all bouncy, loosey-goosey, wasn't quite happy. Now, she's nice and solid. What I've done, guys, if you guys do actually have an Corsa yourself, you know, obviously you might do if you're watching this video. If not, then I highly recommend you going out and get a Corsa, please, because I love Corsas and they're actually good cars. So, this is what I've done. Obviously, we got rid of the airbox, so that where this mount here is underneath this little rubber bushing thing. I'm not sure if you can see that, but if you can, this little thing underneath this little, yeah, that thing, and then this thing on here is actually what the box actually mounts to. So what I've done, I've taken obviously the box out, put the new air filter on, but I've got 2 cable ties, the longest ones that I could get, the thickest ones, the most durable ones that I have. I put one around here and brought it through the powered steering fluid here and brought it out through this little crease here. Quite simple, just put a little crease or a little bend in your cable tie, and then you can get it straight through that gap. Connect another one up, bring that over, tighten them up. Now she's nice and tight, not bouncing about, and that's what we like. So that's what we've done. Another thing that I have got to address, which I have got to do in maybe a couple of weeks, well, definitely before this one big event that we're planning, which I will also have to address that in a minute. And 2, before these music videos, which is I need to get new underglow, guys. So there's a bin by there, please don't fall over it, you're on insured. So guys, there is another thing that I've got to mention, which is this here is actually, if you have seen the underglow video, all this wiring from here, this red and black, so the positive and negative cable here, all this is actually for the underglow, which at the moment is non-existent, so it's still on the car, but got to get it off apart from the front one, because yeah, in the last video you've seen that we on. So that has to be done. We have got to get new underglows on this for this event that we're planning. But yeah, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be a big one. You're not going to want to miss it. And if you guys do want to get involved in it, there'll be a link in the description when it's available. So if you're watching this video in like the beginning or middle of November, yes, and the beginning of December, it's going to be there. If not, if it's after December, it won't be there. So yeah, just wait until like November and there'll be a link in the description to this, but I will keep you guys posted in future videos coming, so do stay tuned for it because it's gonna be a big one. I just thought, guys, before I do actually quickly jump onto another subject, I do want to ask you guys to leave a comment down below on how clean is this engine bay. If you guys actually have a cleaner engine bay, I want you guys to send me an email to the email that's in my bio of the channel. There'll also be a link. There'll also be the email in the description. If you have a photo of your engine which is a lot cleaner than this, please do send me a photo of it because I really want to see how clean your engine bays are on your cars, because personally I think this is clean, and if you think otherwise then drop a comment down below and let me know, because personally that's pretty clean. I've got a lot more work to do. Yes, I'm going to be cleaning the bonnet. Yes, it's going to be a lot more getting cleaned up in here, but at the moment, let me know. Comment down below. As stands right now, as a daily, as we use it, you know, every day, is that clean? Let me know. Drop a comment down below. So guys, this is something now that I'm going to quickly show you, and I've actually got an air compressor. So this tyre is actually pretty flat. Yeah, not too good. So what I'm going to do, get this, screw this onto our air compressor like so. This is literally the exact same as what you'd get either at your local petrol station or whatever you want to call it. But the difference is, got the convenience of the back of Cali. So, you get this, just like normal. This now goes on to the back of the tyre. So, check this out. With our screw. So, take our dust cap off. Like so. Keep that safe. I'm going to screw this on as normal. The only worst part is with this, I've actually got to start the engine, so it's going to be a bit loud. When it gets loud, you're not going to be able to hear me. Now, we've got this all connected like normal, best part ever. And then, what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn this on, and I'm going to show you guys how simple this is. So, number one, give it some juice, Cali. Loud, loud. So, here, check this out quickly. What we're going to do is we're going to press the plus button here, and we're at 10 psi. Let's get some air in this tyre, yeah? So guys, as you've just seen, I have just got 30 psi now into our back tyre, got the dusty back on, all good. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to actually just check the other three tyres. Don't even need the ignition on, this is the best part of this. So the minute that I put this onto the tyre, it'll tell us what PSI we're currently running at. So I'm going to check this back tyre. If we're at 30, happy days. So I normally run all four tyres on 30 PSI. So let's just check this out, yeah? If I quickly plug this one onto here, and then you guys can run over to there and check on the dusty. We're at nearly 30 psi, so we're going to put the ignition and the engine back on and get 30 psi into it. So guys, this is the big announcement that we do need to get clear right now, which is Kyle and I are planning an actual proper Christmas event. So we haven't got all this complete at the moment. You know, we're still in the process of getting everything all finalized and actually all in place. We have got to cover a lot of the health and safety side of things. We need to get obviously permission from the government and the actual councilish area and all this stuff and all these regulations. Yeah, all the boring stuff we have to get complete. But we are planning an actual Christmas event, which will be hosted. We will be hosting it throughout December. Beginning to the second week of December, this whole event will be going off, and then we might be looking at another event then later in December towards the end of Christmas, just before New Year. So we're planning to try and get 2 events complete by the end of this year, and these are going to be completely non-profitable events. These are going to be going for a charitable occasion. Is that the right word to use?
Charitable events.
Yeah, that's the word. Charitable events. We'll go with that for now. I'm not too good on all my terminology. I'm good on my hands. So that's what we're going to be doing, guys. And Callie is going to be the main star of the show. She's got a lot of things that she's going to be covering. But yeah, that's really what we were on about. Why we have a big announcement. So once that bag of poop's gone, hopefully ASAP. We've also got this event that we're working on. We've got so many more things coming, and next year is going to be a killer. So at the moment, the end of this year is just all about prepping, getting things ready, you know, making sure that this drive, little hint there, is going to go to plan and things are going to run smoothly. And you guys are going to get an absolute banger video out of it. So, without further ado, don't forget, if I can do it, you can do it, Kyle can do it, we can do it, you can do it, because if I got it, then you got it, and guess what?
We all got it.
Of course you got it. Peace. We need the inbox, we have got to cut it a lot.